starting soon. Stream is 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 starting soon.
So apparently Crack Duck exploded into a bunch of gore and isn't going to be here for a little bit, so you're going to have to deal with just me for a little while. But he will be on a little later. But yeah, I got some Konflikt 47 crap. I didn't get the starter, I got like the Japanese army box, and I got like some of the German stuff, but yeah. So how we doing, everybody? We Get my stream up proper so I can actually see what's happening. Oh god, it's loading weird. Yeah, I got the load. Hi, what's up, dude? I should start War Machine. I got too many things I'm starting. And War Machine doesn't really tickle my willy, to be real. I want to like it, it's just not my thing. It's one of those games where, like, the art style is, like, interesting, but not enough for me to be like, you know? No offense to it, you know? It's one of those games that's, like, it's just missing one ingredient and I'd be in. Thank you very much, Alpha. Yeah, Crack is going to be in a little while. But for now, we're going to build up a little scorpion thingy. Yeah. It does seem really interesting. I mean, 110%. I'm not entirely interested in, like, learning the lore. I just think they look cool. Well, I didn't get the starter. I got the Japanese box. I don't have the starter. I don't know why. I think it's just because it was like, I want the models I'm interested in. And literally, the USA models don't, besides like the mechs, look really boring to me. Which, I did get a dirty look from the cashier today when I bought the German and Japanese starter. But whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys are all giving me dirty looks in the chat. Jesus, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, most of this is resin, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but whatever. It is a little frustrating that I can't use Tamiya on this. But you know what? Oh, I just realized the little thing is in the way. Save. Get out of here. What the heck? No, I don't want to crop it. No. This is all foobar. There we go. But yeah, the bits are interesting. I've besides maybe like a couple, I think actually all of them are on here, yeah. These are all the Japanese infantry and characters, which I really like how they look. I like the super samurai theme. I like the kind of like almost like nautical look to them. Because I mean, the way that they painted them, they made them look like Tau, or like the kind of Tau ochre color, which is interesting. Which I approve. I quite like. But you have to build this, and this right here is a very interesting design. And I think, like, honestly, it's the same way I love Quar for the tractors. I like this new series. That's not new, but you know what I mean. I really like just the mechs. Like, honestly, it's all about the mechs, baby. I probably shouldn't have snipped that. Oh, no, I should. Yeah! Are these different? Are these all the same leg? I hope they are. Yes, they are. Would you look at that? When's the next Quar video? Soon. I've been working on Creven. I got the models painted. I just, I gotta wait for, I don't know when the next box is actually, I need to talk to Josh about it, because we keep pushing it back, because I want to time it with the release of the new box. But that's why it's taking so long. A lot of the things at Wargames Atlantic keep getting, like, pushed back, and that's why I'm, like, trying to keep it in line with the releases. Because I want to help those guys. And it helps me, too. You know, it's really more of, like, I've talked about this recently, and the reason I haven't, like, covered, like, Talon Marin or some of these smaller factions yet is I don't really want to do a faction focus video that is just snippets of lore, you know? I want something to sink my teeth into, or for the viewer to sink their teeth into. Because just having like a little page of lore, I guess I kind of did that with the Gwents, but even then, I'd like to do something with like more established writing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these little factions don't have like official writing in yet. And I'd like to wait for that to happen. I mean, hell, even Gloam has like only has like a little bit. And the only reason I was able to do that with Gloam is that I have the knowledge of Gloam. Everything that was written in the book recently came from, you know, most of the writing that I did with Marshall. So that's why. But I do feel happy that a lot of people are eager for it to come back. This is why I don't like working with resin. I don't like using super glue like this. There we go. Oh, it's already standing up pretty good. That's impressive, at least. I like the design. I like how it's just stupid. It reminds me a lot of... It's like Wolfenstein had a baby with, like, Beast Wars with this model. Or I guess Scarpanac was in G1. Such a weird episode. Okay. Put that in right there. Alright, we're gonna have to use a little bit more glue. Or just place it in and be... I guess we'll have to be patient. Which, yuckers, but whatever. While that builds, while that dries, you know what we're gonna do? Let's break out the new box. Let's break out the one that everybody's kind of been raving about. Get this real quick. I have to remove a sticker. These are not plastic. These are... The main battle box for the Japanese starter is almost entirely resin. But the German stuff, for the most part, is plastic. Or at least the heavy infantry is. Sorry, I have to remove this sticker really quick, because I don't really want you to know where I am. Come on. Come on, you stupid sticker. There we go. Okay. Let go. Heal off. Okay. We got this right here. We got these goofballs. I just wanted this because I want to make Jinro figures. That's literally why. I think that would be really fun. Knife. That would be fun. That would really be fun. So I'm kind of pseudo-filming this on my other camera, too. Yeah. You get quite a few figures, too. The only... I will say... I don't mean to, like, downplay this at all, whatever. I want this company to succeed. But I will say, it is a little pricey for what you're getting. It's a small company, I get it, you have to make back your money on it. But it's up there with Games Workshop, I would say. And there's, how many figures? There's 9? Is that it? Yeah, you get 9 figures. What a weird number. Huh. Whatever. Get this open. We look at the sprues. I mean, this is $58 for 9 figures. I guess we'll see how big they are. Maybe that'll impact my... Okay, they're kind of big. Ooh. The little instruction booklet. The decal sheet is a little tiny. the decal sheet is really tiny. Packed for me by Alexandra. Don't dox her. Alright, let's take a gander at these. Alright, this is pretty self-explanatory. Alright, let's clip one out. We'll put the little mech figure over here. Oh! Oh! Okay. The instructions over here, well, you can't see it, but I can see it. Doesn't obstruct your view. Where's my Tamiya? Where did I put my stupid little Tamiya? There it is. Okay. And it has, I'm pretty sure Warlord Games is like a distributor of War Games Atlantic stuff, so the bases are kind of similar, which I like. I think all these sprues are the same too. Yeah. We are building the Konflikt 47 Super Infantry, or the Heavy Infantry. I already forgot what the box calls them. But thank you for the 2. Alrighty. You get quite a few... Oh, you get like... Huh. I've never seen that before. You get a lot of different leg patterns. But only... This is like the opposite of Space Marines, where you get a bunch of body parts, or like torso bits, and not enough legs. With this, you get 5 leg pieces, and only 3 torso pieces. That's interesting. That makes sense, a little bit. It is a little, I will say, that's my one, like, downside, is, this is a little expensive. Verify your clock. No. There we go. I'm trying to see where the mold line is, because the glint is like right in my eyeballs. I do have to say, because of how angular the armor is, the mold lines are pretty obvious, but also if you didn't shave them off, it wouldn't be that bad. Which I have to give credit for. Here we go. The Russian models too, speaking of, look very fun. They have big, like, I was tempted to get those too, but this combined with the army set was like, oh Jesus, it was like $230. And thankfully it was Black Friday, so I got it for a good price. But that would have been over my budget, because I literally went, I swear to God, I went to my shop with the intention of buying mahogany, the Pro-Acryl paint, and like a Space Wolf blue contrast color. That's all I came in for. And I got a lot of stupid crap. The Sarfkin cannon. It'll play whenever somebody donates, or at least hopefully it's one of the random ones. Alright, which one did I set it to? Let me see. I can't remember if it was a channel member thing or a widgets. I think it is under... Yeah, it's under new channel members. So if you become a channel member, there's a chance you'll see it. Yeah, it's like an alternate history version of World War II. Where, like, I actually don't know anything about the lore. Somebody explain the lore. Yeah, but I got toys that I like. And I like my local store. And honestly, buying my paints online are a lot more expensive. At least with this, I can, like, get... Oh! And plus, this game is hot right now. I'm planning on making a video on it next week. If I can get everything painted. Yeah, the Soviet stuff looks interesting. I wish the US one was more interesting. It's really kind of, like, bland by comparison. Like, that's why I put the Green Army Man in the thumbnail. I'm like, it's really not that exciting, to be honest, which kind of sucks. Hopefully. Don't pay attention to my evil thumb. But, like, the models look good. I just don't like dealing with the resin. Like, I gave nice things. I said nice things about the resin stuff for Quar. And the, Come on. Come on. Focus. Alright, let's move this out of the way. I want it to focus on my hand. Come on. No, it's Konflikt 47. It's, there we go. Now we're cooking with fire. It's a World War II game. I suppose I can just film part of this later. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that instead. Ugh. That face is creepy. I like that they have different helmets too. We'll go simple with the first one. I like, let's do this one. Yeah. No, I really like the super soldier units because they're I just like big dudes with armor. I think that's always a cool and fun thing to paint. But, like, I also just really want to, like, build these guys or paint these guys as Jinro. I haven't seen any of the Italian side stuff. I would really like to get on that specifically. Because there's so many, like, different things you could do. Atom Smasher, I get it. I see it. Yeah, because the eyeballs. I think that there's a lot you could do, and it's why I was kind of disappointed by the US stuff, because, like, the mechs for the US side look awesome. But, like, the regular troops are just like, oh. Do a Fallout kit? I'm not really interested in Fallout. It's not really my thing. If I were to do it, it would purely be, like, because, like, it'd be trendy. And I just don't... I've never been a huge fan of Fallout. No offense to people that like Fallout. It's just not my thing. Very nice. And I'm liking how it fits together. Well, no power armor. Yeah, the power armor is fine, but like, I just... Eh. I do have them actually. I built them on stream last time. I was building the Chiweethel. This is, let me read it out, because I already forgot what it's called. The Stahlrupen Heavy Infantry. I like how they painted them on the box. I really like the camo. That's fair. Okay. In all fairness, you might have something there, because like, my dad really is into Fallout, and he likes collecting power armor, and I like some of the funny ones, like what the hell is the other cola brand? Vim or whatever is in? Yeah, it's Zin, of course. Vim. Yeah, there is a little bit of Gears of War to it. Again, I just want to... these guys look amazing as Jinro. A Gears of War game would be amazing. But it would be like a kill team game. Glory to the Mishlings. There we go. Let's add a little bit of Tamiya to this. I feel like extra thick Tamiya might be the go. That might be the go instead. Holy shit. There you go. I really like how gargantuan... I mean, let's put it next... Do I have a Primaris Marine on my desk? Do I? I don't think I do. Why would I? I don't like Primaris Marines. Let's put it next to like a Space Marine. The StarCraft? I didn't know that they made a StarCraft war game. Actually, it's taller than a Firstborn, or... I don't know if we have a Firstborn standing up straight, but they're pretty tall. So, there's something to be said there. Which I like. I like that they're like proper gargantuan models. Let's give him an arm. What do we have? I like the twisty dagger. Thank you. I'm really happy with today's video. I've had those models built for a little bit, and I would have wanted them painted. But, I'll be real, I was not feeling it this week. But I wanted to get a video out. Plus, I like Iron Hands kitbashing, even though I'm not really an Iron Hands enjoyer. I like Iron Hands successors. That's literally what I like. What was the color scheme of the Wolf Brigade? Wolf Brigade. I do. Maybe I'm a little lost on what that is. There we go. This is kind of a stubborn little mold line here. Actually use the sharp end. Come on. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Every Friday we're live. And Saturday for the most part. I also have another... I keep getting distracted by it, and I have plans for it, but I'm working on a fun video on working on kind of like the basics of kitbashing soon. I'm really excited for that one. I can't tell, you know when you have like a mold line that you can't tell if it's really there, or if that's just how it looks in the plastic? Because this is like, it's like a ghost mold line, you know? Can't tell if I'm actually trimming this off. I mean, I'm definitely trimming away detail there, though it's not really noticeable from the side or like from here, but yeah, I cannot tell if that's actually trimmed off or not. It's bothering me. No, it's definitely there. We'll just have to use the mold line remover, I guess. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. Where's my beautiful little extra thick Tamiya? There you are. You're hiding over there, you little bastard. Inquisitor. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Ooh, which Quar video? And to give everybody any hope, there's some hopium. Yes, Quar's coming back soon. Are they just kind of... Big Daddy from Bioshock. I did think about kitbashing nautical space marines. Maybe not directly a Big Daddy, but definitely, like, kind of in line with that, like, you know, big brassy, underwater theme. Cadian miniatures, I do... The problem is I hate modern Cadian models so much that I'd end up spending, like, a fortune on, like, old vintage Cadian figures. So it would be kind of a challenge, but I've thought about it. I really... There was one box in particular that I had the chance to get, and it was the old Cadian Command Squad. I know, but it was Black Friday. You know, it is dark. I will say this. I really wanted to get some Old World stuff because they had the Black Friday sale at my store. And I really, really wanted to get something for Old World. I really wanted, like, Night Goblins or something like that. Anything like that. The only stuff they had there was, like, Wood Elves and Dwarves. Two of, like, the... No offense to them. Love, you know, they should be in the game, blah, blah, blah. I have no interest in either of those factions. They did have some Empire stuff, but I didn't want to get a box of, like, Empire archers. Like, I'm not really planning on starting an Empire army, like, now. Like, if I'm gonna start an army, it's either gonna be Beastmen, Skaven. Probably, I'm kind of leaning into just using my old Skaven models as, Old World. Because, you know, they have the legacy. But, like, they had nothing good. They had, like, and again, got nothing wrong with that, blah, blah, blah. But I really would have liked, like, goblins or, like, some, like, you know, some, hell, even, like, if they had a box of Black Orcs for $42 or something, because that's how good the prices were. Like, for, like, the 80-man boxes, they were, like, $42 a piece. But if they had Black Orcs for $42, you know I'd buy it. But nothing. Nada. It was dark. Deathfield upgrades. That one's interesting. Nautical Death Guard. Yeah, that would really work. There we go. Even though I have no interest in, like, Trench Crusade as a game, I do have to say the new plastic box does look kind of fun. But I'm probably not gonna get it. I don't know, maybe. Crack, he was gonna be here, but so he told me he was gonna be here, within, like, a time frame. I didn't bother to ask him what that time frame was. So, it could be either an hour or something like that. So, He does want to show up. He will show up. But don't blame him. That was totally on me. There we go. Which one? Which one did you get? There we go. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of a pose, I guess. I like how blocky they are. Like they're like G1 Transformers. I just love the heavy duty look to them. And they're kind of, they are like surprisingly big. I'm kind of surprised like how gargantuan these figures are. I'm trying to remember, did I have anything else that I wanted to show? Oh yeah, I did get, what else did I get? I got, purely because this box is hard to find, they also had, some of the Underworld stuff. Even though I don't really care about the game, they do kind of look like RoboCop, you're right. I wanted this. I wanted the Skitter Pack rats. This is purely why I got this box. It was on eBay, like each of these figures are like going for like $30 a piece. And I got the box with a bunch of extra characters. Yes, I am actually. I am a fan of old edition codexes. Yeah, exactly. But also, it came with, like, a couple other, like... The other sprue, like, the freaking... I don't really like Slanesh in Age of Sigmar, but the Nurgle stuff is fun. It'll be good for conversion. And... what is the other one? It's like Slaves to Darkness, I think. Like... I don't really care about these. I don't really care about Slaves to Darkness in Age of Sigmar either. But this would be really fun for like dark fantasy conversion and like making grimdark figures. It'd be fun. It's just kit bash potential. That's why I got it. But primarily, the rat models are so cool that, and getting them at a good price that isn't like breaking the bank is like, you know, I'm never gonna find this box again at this price. So I figured I'd pick it up. But again, I came in for 2 paints. 2 paints. Walked out with a bunch of toys. I wanted this. This is all I wanted. Night Hunt, Gloom, and Mahogany. Because I needed more Mahogany. My old bottle dried up. But I like this color. And I wanted to test this one out because there's I need to work on it. So this is I'm planning on doing like kind of a members only voting poll for like random Space Marine chapters since I do it so often. But somebody voted for Accipiters. Accipiter? How is that pronounced? Let's use the internet. Accipiter. Pronunciation. You're gonna hear the voice too. If there's like a little voice, let's hear it.
Accipiter.
Did that play audio?
Accipiter.
I didn't hear it if it did. Accipiter. Okay, whatever. Accipiters. There we go. They have like a weird color scheme and they have a page of lore that has nothing. Literally, their like Lexicanum page is just, they are a Space Marine chapter. But I didn't have any colors to paint them, so I'm gonna try this. But, whatever. Dark Hunters. Actually, I had a kit bash in mind for him that I haven't tackled yet. And it's using Space Wolf bits, because I thought pelts would look really cool. So, yeah, pretty much, but I've had those models, and I've been meaning to kit bash those. There we go. So I'm looking at all the, You actually get quite a few bits to, like, kind of customize these guys. I'm gonna clip them off the, thing here. Little base sprue. I wanted to do a video on White Scar successors. There we go. The bases are interesting. I'm not sure how to... These are really thin, which I'm not sure how to feel. I actually, you know, the more I look at this, the more I don't like these bases. I do not care for these bases. I might even swap these out for Citadel bases, because I can't really add magnets to these, and that would be kind of annoying. I assume these are 32. So they're 32 mil. Yeah. We're actually going to take you off this base. I hate to do that, but I would also like to transport you easy. Yeah, I am not a fan of them either. There we go. Now you'll apply nicely. Well, Wargames Atlantic, the nice thing about Wargames Atlantic bases is if you want to add in a magnet, you have the little reservoir here. So that's nice. That makes it easier to add a magnet. But these are not a huge fan of these. But whatever. We'll use it for something else. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe objective markers. These would be good for objective markers. Gotta make something out of these, right? I'm gonna flip these off and kind of put these elsewhere, because I don't want the sprues to take up too much room. Yeah, it's just... Sons of Horus, yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I wanted to do a video on White Scar's successors like Dark Hunters. I want to do... Marauders are unironically one of my favorite chapters, just because I find them interesting from, like, being boring. Because, like, they spawned one of my other favorite chapters, the Mantis Warriors. And as a result, they're weird because they don't, even though there's, like, very little lore on them, they don't really seem that much like a White Scar successor. They feel like... I don't know, they kind of just feel like an entire thing of, like, army guys, based on, like, very small little bits of lore. It's purely because of their Dreadnought image that they have depicting their chapter has Old Painless, like, over the minigun, which, to me, is, like, I don't know, I like the idea of, like, Space Marines kind of, like, being cigar chuffing, like, kind of like the Commandos from Predator. I just like that concept. Or more specifically, an entire chapter comprised of, like, Jesse Ventura and Predator. I think that's a really fun concept. There we go, all these bases, and I can just toss them in a bin and figure out what to do with you later. Actually, we're gonna grab some Citadel bases for these guys to kind of fill it out. Hopefully I have plenty of 32s. These are like push fit 32s. Okay, we got plenty. Warp Forge. Don't scare me. Yeah, no, I really like honestly, it's these models in particular that was like what really got me into Konflikt, because I'm just, I don't know, it's the simplicity that makes me like them so much. They're detailed, but not too much, but also, like, we're gonna go back to building this goofy ass thing, but, like, look at that. How can you not like that? Yeah, but you just put a little terrain paste over the holes. It's no big deal. Should we continue building the mech or build the dudes? I'm gonna kind of go by the chat. Yeah, I kind of get you. I do like how many, there's a lot of little extra details that I didn't notice before. You can add, like, grenades to them. Little Panzerfausts. I like the knives. The knives, the like, tri-dagger is really nasty. More dudes? Alright, we'll work on that. We'll work on the dude. Oh, mech and dude. Okay, both of you did. You know what? We'll alternate. We'll finish this guy, add some details onto him, and then we'll build the mech, and then we'll do the next dude. Here we go. How does this glue on? Huh. Oh, that's nifty. They actually have like little slots where you can just glue things into. That's actually really nice. I don't have much trouble with it with like Space Marines, but like Space Marine Outriders. Outriders remind me. Oh, like the new bikers. They're all right. They're I would say, even though like I complain a lot about Primaris Marines, and I do feel vindicated in that, I don't think the bikes are terrible. But they're not as goofy as they could be. I don't know. They're not as like egregious to me. I think they look fine. I don't know, I really struggle to, like, hate a lot of, like, the ground vehicles. Like, honestly, the, yeah, it's kind of like Wolfenstein, but with, like, mechs and shit. Yeah, I think, like, they're not my favorite. I do prefer the old ones, and I would love to see the sidecar come back. But, like, you know, I don't know. I will tell you this, and I've talked to this with, like, a couple of friends. Crackduck, Arthur, a couple of our other friends besides, you know, and this is on our Vegas trip. We kind of theorized that it would be really, like, there's a little bit of hopium there that, like, I'd really like to see Games Workshop just say fuck it and do, like, a Warhammer 40k the old world. I think that would be fun. I think that would be cool. Because at least they'd, like, bring back all the old models and have it designed more for, like, you know... How does this connect? Oh, it connects like this. Gotcha. There we go. This is ridiculous. This is just... Yeah, like, if they just set it to, like... Yeah, and bring back all the old Space Marine models. They would make so much money doing that. And, like, look... I don't talk about it in as much detail because I don't like to be just blackpilled all the time about this kind of stuff. My original love for Warhammer is not the same as it once was. Like, modern Warhammer, I don't really care. This is one of the Japanese mechs. Crackduck is on his way. He's not here yet. I didn't think he was going to be as long as he is, and that's not his fault. It was just a miscommunication. But he is going to be here. But, like, Warhammer, what we have now, my love for Warhammer and the Warhammer I fell in love with kind of went away with 8th edition. And I know that sounds like bleak, blah, 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 and I sound like I'm complaining, which I don't think is invalid. But, like, I don't know. I feel like there's nothing wrong with saying that. That's just yeah. Yeah. Well, 7th Ed was the last edition I really enjoyed. Like, fully. And Black Pilled is a perfectly Conflikt. I don't know, it would be kind of fun to, like, kitbash these together. Unironically. There we go. It's just typical internet lingo. You're like that person that told me to avoid saying terms like black pilled. But no, like, old Warhammer is what I fell in love with. I didn't fall in love with, like, Primaris Marines or whatever. Not to poop your yum or whatever, but whatever. I like what I like. That's why a lot of my kit bashes are more like... Yeah, 8th is really where like things kind of like, for me. Oh, I don't play at all. Like, I built armies for 7th, but you know. There we go. I do like how these fit together. As much as I wish it wasn't resin, this isn't, like, unbearable or, like, nightmarish. Like, at least the resin they use... Yeah, that's the thing. Warhammer, like, it was goofy with how, like, nightmarish it was. There we go. Look at that. Look at this thing. How do you not love this? This rocks. I'm like smiling looking at this thing. Like just the way it feels in the hand is like, I'm gonna move my tummy there because it's kind of taking up focus. But like, can we focus on it? Focus. There we go. But like, look at this. This is gonna be so much fun to paint. Modern Forge World, I don't mind. Modern Forge World has pretty okay resin. It's a little soft, but also this stuff is kind of soft too. It's kind of spongy. But that makes it easier to work with. So that's a bonus. That's kind of trying to think of what I can work with because I don't want to move too many things at once. What is this little bit? I don't see this. Hope I didn't lose that. Wonder if it's in the box still. It could be in a baggie, who knows? Little turret. I wouldn't want to lose that. That would suck eggs. Where are you? It also comes with a tank, although the tank is... Oh yeah, the tank is plastic. Oh, for sure. They always want to streamline shit. That's why, I mean, again, like, tacticals, even though they're not the... I do think Horus Heresy is a good mixture of it. Even though I hate the helmets, I despise Horus Heresy helmets. And that's Crackduck's fault. You can blame him because he made me see it. A lot of Horus Heresy helmets are just so tiny and eggy. And that bothers me a lot. Am I missing bits? I just like blind and deaf and stupid and dumb and got tiny brain syndrome. All these claws. Wonder if it's just in the box and I missed it. Imagine that. Oh, there it is. Maybe? What is this? What are these bits? I actually don't know if these are all the bits. The one thing I don't like is the tank has like a resin bit for the top, which is whatever. Not the end of the world, but I don't know, I prefer a little more plastic. At the same time, that's also a part I don't need to assemble and a part that I really don't want to assemble, so can't really complain. Cannot complain. Okay, where are these little claws at? I just like moved stuff out of the way while I was like getting ready and I just forgot where a bag is. That would suck. Stargrave? Not really my thing. Well, some of it. Some of it. There is some like neat models there. I like the basic kind of like regular dudes, like just the generic aliens. I don't know if I'd do a video on it or anything, but you know, there's something there. Which box set should I get for Iron Warriors Kitbashing Army? Mark IIs would be good. Again, they do have tiny helmets, but that's like my preference. It doesn't have to be yours. Death Guard, unironically, are great for Kitbashing Iron Warriors, though. Yeah, where the fuck is the bag? Points long rifle at the crowd. Hey, where's the bag, guys? Where did my freaking bag go? Am I actually, like, missing bits? Or is this just such a tiny bit that it, like, fits in right there? Where does this engine go? I swear to God, if I'm actually missing parts, I'm gonna cry. I'm like, there's no way that I'm missing a bag. That would actually be insane. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that momentarily. Let's get these parts good to go. That would be kind of negative points for me if I got shorted a bag, but I don't believe I did. I don't think I did. But if I am short a bag, I'm gonna whine really loudly. Okay, so all the little legs here have like the... There we go. Some 40k bits for the mech. Yeah, but I'm doing a video on this, and it would be kind of negative points for these guys if I didn't have all the pieces. And if I purchase a box, like, I should get the contents within. But I'm not fully blaming them yet. I don't know. I might just be like missing it and I misplaced it while I was, getting ready for the stream. That could very well be the case. I just don't know where it is. That probably is the case, but you never know. Yeah. I really shouldn't just keep looking around because I don't want to, spend the entire stream looking for small box, but that would be the Ultramarines. That'd be cool. Combat Patrol. You're just converting them with Deathwatch bits, or just painting them as such. Ooh. Okay, how does this look in the picture? It is kind of a goofy look, but I really like it. Just stating the obvious. I got it off of Amazon for like $9. I just wanted it because it's purple. But I also messed it up by accidentally spilling Tamiya on it, as you can kind of see below. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm really glad I got a Deathwatch sprue, like the old Firstborn one, while I was in Vegas. That was such a good find. Yeah. Want to I really should do Deathwatch stuff because I like every army for one reason or another. But I don't know. The thing is I just don't play. I don't know. Kill Team seems fun, but I don't know. You know, it'd be really fucked up and evil and horrible if I like completely. Oh, panel liner. The panel liner is kind of fun. I actually used it for some. I think I did it on stream, but I used some of the panel liner for battle tech just because it's kind of fun. Oh yeah, well they do this all the time. They just take away stuff with their color scheme. Black metal inspired Space Wolves warband. Kind of a mauve purple would be cool. And like dark metallic black trim. I think that would be really cool. That'd look wizard. I don't know. We haven't gotten a new channel member yet, so we haven't seen it yet. Wait. Heck, why not? I guess I'll put a goal up. A tee hee hee hee. Oh wait, is this for... whatever, I'll put this up anyway, I don't care. Here, I'm gonna put this because why not? And where is it? I really want to know where these like clamps are. I should not let this bother me. There's so many other things I could... Is that it? No. I have no idea where these bits are. Whatever. We'll look for it later. Stop worrying about it. I'm saying this to myself, not you. Bug Bethesda. What if they made an entire game out of being a bug and then they were like, it's because we're Bug Bethesda now. I forgot that they have Aliens RPG. Those how big are the models? Are they like big in comparison to Citadel? I really wanted to try it out because it did look kind of interesting. I love that image of the old, that really old conversion they did for Blood Bowl where it was clearly a xenomorph head from like another game system. I was thinking about this the other day. I would love to have like Predator miniatures. That would be so cool. Like, do they have like a Predator expansion for like the Alien game? Because that would be really fun. I could get lost in that forever. That like just the idea of it sounds like, oh, that'd be so cool. He's out Black Friday shopping with family, so he might be for a little while. He said around an hour and a half of something. Yeah, Blackout is kind of fun. I like it pretty good. Yeah, and I would like to, like, honestly, just having, like, so many variations. You could have, like, the City Predator. You could have, you know, the amount of options you had with Predators from 2010, which is, I like that movie more than Predator 2. Would I collect Star Wars minis? I did at a time have, some Star Wars Legion. Why didn't I play that? You gonna play that? What the hell? Why isn't it playing my notification? That's weird. Fuck. Did it not play a sound for you guys? Because that bothers me if it didn't. But, like, mess with that? Huh. I like Star Wars fine, I just... What the hell? Why didn't it make a notification? Did it actually play? Okay, I didn't hear it. That's weird. Oh, did it play the possum one? Yeah, that's the problem too. I have a ton of stuff from it, but like I lost interest in the game when Star Wars got all poopy. I just don't have much interest in the franchise anymore. It's slowly coming back. And Star Wars Legion's models legitimately... Oh, there we go. Maybe. Please tell me it's working now. Why isn't it playing it for me? That's bizarre. Is it not showing up? Why? Was me fussing with it? All right, let me test this out. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Okay, I understand now. You want to know what happened? You know what's awesome? You know what's hilarious? Turns out when your headset gets unplugged, you can't hear sound. Halo Flashpoint is interesting, but I hate the scale that they use. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. God damn it. I appreciate that, Alpha. I'm sorry. My brain is small. I love that meme so much. That made like my week. It's like I'm trying to remember what the scale number is, but the miniatures are huge. They're like bigger than Terminators, like 40K Terminator. Blech. Like 40K Terminators rather. Jesus. Did I get like extra bits without the original parts I needed? I really don't know where the rest of these bits went to. I'm starting to actually get suspicious, because, like, I didn't move anything. It wasn't... That would really crab me out if I'm getting shorted pieces, but I think it's 38 millimeter. Yeah, huge thank you for that little May. Good old bread enjoyer on Discord. It's classic. It's total classic. What is this? What is this for? Is this part of the tank, or what is this? Need to look at the box again, because again, I'm at a loss. There's no way I got shorted a piece. That would really suck wiener. What the frick? There's no way. I don't know. I don't have the claw pinchers. That sucks. I don't really care for the armor for Halo Flashpoint. I know that they did make an expansion with the Reach armor. I just think Reach's armor is, like, peak. Like, Halo 3 and Halo Reach, I really like the armor, and Halo 4's art style I despise. I do not like Halo 4's art style whatsoever. I do not like it. I don't care what you say, what you do, what you think. Your boy thinks it looks like poop. There's not much you can say to, like, you know, I can't really, I just don't like it. Do I dislike anybody who does like it? Yes. Yeah, I don't know where the pinchers are. It is what it is. Well, I'm sure they're around here. Maybe I just misplaced them, but I really hope I just misplaced them. I freaking hate Halo 4 art style. I think it's poop. I think it ruined things. I don't care what you say, what you think. Oh, check this out. I got a Moomin mug. You like it? I love the Moomins. I don't really like this thing, but I like the Moomins. Oh, crap. Ah, good. I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't show the receipt of where I'm from. There's another Moomin under the sticker. There's been a third Moomin. Let's change the stream topic to my Moomin mug. That sticker peeled like poop. Yeah, 5 kind of I don't know. Halo Infinite's art style I'm not a fan of either. Like, it's close, and I give them credit for trying to, like, go back. But there's something else a little missing too, but I don't know. Yeah, 5 had kind of... Okay. And the Moomin. Modern... there's a lot of drawings of Mishmash where he looks like a Moomin. Cinny draws me like a Moomin. They're lying here. This is not real. Don't believe a fucking word of this. I think I built this, like, poorly too. I think it's supposed to have like a little bit more room up here, but whatever. Ah, well, I'll find it later, but for now, it looks kind of cool. It says like, let me read it. Man, this shit cool. Check out that scorpion, man.
Bitch.
That's pretty cool. I mean, they kind of filled it out with a bunch of filler, but yeah, that's pretty neat. That's actually exactly what it said, but like a bunch of gibberish. It's not even like typed up English, it is just like somebody mashed their fist on a keyboard. They got like a chimpanzee to write it. Or a humanzee. Huh. Do this wide stance. Ghost in the Shell, yeah, a little bit. Ow. Ow. Ouchie. It actually didn't really hurt. I didn't even break to skin. What if I chopped off my entire arm on stream? That'd be cool. I'm thinking, I wanted to bring this up too, because I was kind of briefly talking about old world stuff. Oh, Jinro would, oh, it looks so fucking cool, dude. That's what I want to do with these guys, or at least some of them. Because I think it would be fun to just, like, paint, like, random, like, camo schemes on these guys and just really have fun with it. But, I was talking about Old World a little while ago, and a lot of people wanted me to do Beastmen, but I'm thinking Beastmen are probably going to be a Mordheim team. Because Mordheim is, I don't know. Beastmen are one of those armies that everybody wants to play, or likes the idea of playing. They're like orcs, where, like, it's a cool idea to do so, because they're interesting. Maybe not on, maybe that's not a fair comparison. But, like, Quar Jinro Kitbash. It'd be a great short story. But, like, Beastmen are not really a thing I would like to have in an army, you know? Mostly because it's just one of those things where, like, I can't really personalize them as much as I would like to, even though arguably you do that more with a kill team or a Mordheim team. But you know, I don't know, man. I feel like that would be a lot more fun. But for an actual army, I was thinking of getting a bunch of Plague Monks, because I love to run Skaven. And I love Plague Monks. And I have the War, the Underworlds team, and I'd love to run that either as a Mordheim team additionally, but also add that to the faction. I don't know. I've dug into, like, the legacy PDFs, and I've been kind of interested in playing, like, you know, I have so many Skaven models that, like, I don't really want to run them in 40k, or 40k, in Age of Sigmar, you know? It would be a chore to, like, remove them from their circular bases, but there's converters for that, and you know, whatever. Some of them, I have so many Skaven models that I don't know what to do with, because during Adepticon, they were giving out those boxes, and Arthur gave me one, and I also got one, but, you know, I would like to do something with those where I'm like, I really, you know, because Old World seems so fun, but I'd like to play an army that I really like. And there's not a lot of armies in the base, like, I would love to play Empire, but everybody I know plays Empire. Braytonia is neat aesthetically, but I'm not a huge fan of their lore. I like their lore fine. I just don't really want to paint an army like that, because I would never get it done. I love the idea of painting a lot of knights, but holy shit, it would never finish. One cool rat. That's so fair. Who would win? My sanity, my wallet, and all my time, or one cool rat? I like this pose. He's like standing up like a football player. Thank you, Cheese Puffer 5988. You're the best too. Everybody kiss him on the noggin. Right now. Right now. I have to say, I really like how these kits fit together. I really like how these fit. Like, this is pretty aesthetically, not just aesthetically, but like building in itself can be kind of like, it is its own hobby, you know? Because like, that's one downside. One negative thing I will say about the Japanese starter kit was not the most fun to put together. No, you know, great looking models, and as far as resin goes, it was tolerable. But it was tolerable. It wasn't great. You know? And I think part of it, like, part of why at first I was like, you know, Citadel's fine cast, or I guess like resin, is more tolerable, is because when you're building Space Marines that have naturally very flat surfaces, they glue together pretty easily, right? When you're gluing something that's spindly, it's kind of a chore. This is not the most fun to like. Yeah, I mean, just look at these guys. Can you honestly tell me that this is like super fun to put together? Like, honestly, the shock trooper guys, they look awesome. These guys suck to put together, somewhat. They weren't, you know, the weapons fit on fine. Getting them to fit on the bases is what sucked. The regular troops, their guns fit right into their arms. I gotta fix up some of these mold lines. But like, this guy right here is just 3 pieces. He's just the arm, or no. That other arm, his helmet, and that's it. His whole body is one whole solid brick, which I like. But like, you know, I also have to glue on the Sashimonos, which I'm not looking forward to, because getting this one on, this is gonna break off. This is just going to break off. I've accepted that. Fuck. I glued these to the bases. Okay. Should have gone with Citadel bases. Well. Anyway. Wait. I have an idea. No, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say, what if I just glued these onto like 28 millimeters? That would look fine if it weren't for the fact that these would, like, you know, engulf them on the top. That was almost a galaxy brain pull, but no. These are not gonna have magnets in them unless I drill them. Imperial Knights? Not really. I like the idea of it. It'd be cool, but actually into practice, no way. Not in this lifetime. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe someday. But that would have to be like, I feel like that would be like, if I were to do something like that, it would be more just, hey, what if we, like, you know, 48 hours or 24 hours on stream, we gotta paint one. Like, if I had like a partner to do it, that'd be cool. So fucking cool. This is such a cool figure. Let's feel... yeah. Yeah! Look at that. Roar. All he's missing is like a flex magnet sheet. Oh, good point. Good point. Good point. Check out the big brain on Jack. Why are you not focusing on the models? This is poop. Focus on tomatoes. Models! Can I, like, manually focus? Oh, wait. Focus? Focus right now. Focus right now. Focus lock. Yay! There you go. Alright. What other arm do you come with? Yeah, we'll do like the splayed out arm. I do like how much like model you get, or like how many bits you get per sprue, because they are just the same sprue, but it just comes with like so many extra parts. Like having a sprue that has like, I think they are at least. Let me look at this. Yeah, these are all the same sprue. I mean, just having like, I hope not. We've got like an entire, like, I mean, just all these little bits, but you get 3 sprues of this. So you get like a ton of extra parts to just like fill in the blanks. And just having that amount of legs, like I could make so much crap with that. Just throw together some like old models and make some cool stuff. I mean, if you paint something in a grimdark style, it kind of fits into any setting. Oh, did I do this wrong? Oh yeah, this is a little lopsided. Shit. Oh well. That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. I like this pose regardless. I like the wide stance a lot. And just, ugh. Oh, that's delicious. I love this. Whiz, I want to play with it. Where's Crack Duck? Where's Crack Duck? Speed paint markers? I haven't used any. I do have, I've used some of the markers from AK Interactive, though. And I can confidently say, like, I've used this one a lot. The black. Purely because it's just perfect for like painting the rims of bases. Like this is really nice. There we go. This is really nice. The markers seem interesting. Like I was tempted to get some, but I've purchased so many toys recently. I can't really do it right now. But yeah, they look cool. I think a lot of people ended up using them and expecting like more out of them than they, could really do. But like, as far as like, I don't know. Some people are kind of like saying like, I don't really see the point in using them when you already have the paints, but I don't know. I think it just feels good. I don't think I would ever use them unless, honestly, I could see them being fun to use if you're painting like a really big model. Like a vehicle would be kind of nice. But I don't really paint vehicles. Plus, I would just probably use my airbrush. But I don't know. Maybe there's something there that I'm not. Maybe there's utility that could be nice for me. Use the one with the servo eye. I think it looks cute. From doom scrolling. Where's the large Quar beetle? He passed on, dude. He passed on. He fell into tip hit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. No, da 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 da. That's pretty fucking cool. So add some extra stuff to him, make him look even cuter. We can add like a Panzerfaust. God, there's all kinds of shit we could add, huh? Got like extra magazines. This is really cool. This is really extensive. The amount of like extra bits are actually really impressive. There we go. That's the key. We want one of these. An extra magazine. I was looking for the magazine. That's primarily what I wanted. If he's not here within like a certain amount of time, if he's not here by the time the counter ends, no, I don't want to do that. I want to add like a cool like new name for the stream. It's like a crack duck. It's like diddled in a Target or something like that on Black Friday. How does this attach? I need to look at the thing again. My Jackal Light Walker into a... Oh, that's cool. That's cute. Are the instructions? We got there. Just whining. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So even cooler. So the Panzerfaust attach onto like the things on the shoulders. So they're like... Oh, that's sweet. Let's do that. I really like that. The mist stream in search of Crack Duck. Might be dead and buried, guys. He might have also fallen into tip hit. My least favorite thing to happen. Fuck. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? How does this attach? Okay. Oh! So they also have these. Interesting. There's a lot of different designs. Holy crap. That's innovative. Alright, we're gonna add like a little droplet here. Let's try this. I see how this goes on. Interesting. Interesting. So you like Put it on like this. Yeah, that's clever. That's a great design. Okay. Is this? Maybe it's a little bit more forward. There we go. There we go. I don't know where he is. He's out shopping. I want to do like overly. That'd be so cruel. I really want to put in like the bottom right, like, don't ask about Crack Duck. He died. Like, but still keep him in the thumbnail. It's cruel for new people joining the stream. This unironic, that rocks so hard. Look at that. They're so cool. They're just, this is like everything I wanted them to be, because like the plastic feels so good. The plastic feels like on par with like Wargames Atlantic. Yeah, I got the Japanese and I got the Germans. I do want to get the Italians. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to get like a little sampling of everything. Because like, the mechs for the Russians are really interesting. Like the heavy troops are really cool with like the kind of green, like the dark green. I think that looks really fun to paint. Honestly, just, I don't really care too much about the infantry. I just want big heavy mechs and like battle suits. Just everything like mechanicalized in Konflikt 47 is up my alley. Like these figures in particular, they're so well structured. They don't have like a shit ton of detail. You can really have fun with these. And I want to paint them as like all different schemes. I want to do like, I was talking to earlier, if you're just joining us now, I really want to do, oh yeah, the bears look amazing. The bears look awesome. But like a bunch of different camo, you could do Jinro stuff. Yeah, he got flattened. But that lady in South Park, she crushed him into a little piece of paste. I don't know why I said it like that. Do a little piece of paste. Let's do a little step forward look. The legs are really, the legs really work too. Like they're just, they have a lot of surface area to glue. And I like the addition of all of like the way the belt buckle works. Like, I don't think a lot of people have a lot of trouble with this. But like gluing on bits to like Space Marine belts can be a challenge, especially for like newer hobbyists. And these like little notches, I think, are a really great addition. It's more, I guess it's more on that side, so I guess this is not a great example. Or does it glue on like this? Okay. Yes, I did. I don't know if this will fit on. It's not a great fit. I also have to put some of these details there. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. How do you fit on here? I was praising it now, but okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Weird robots reference in the chat. I like it. Can we just talk about how amazing that movie is and how they never did a single one but did like 47 Ice Age movies? Bullshit. Maybe this will work. Okay, maybe it doesn't work on that one. I think it is mainly supposed to work with this notch here, but I don't know. Let's add a little. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good for now. Okay. Let's do the heavy gunner. Because I think that would be fun. I'm inclined to agree. I remember liking the third one quite a bit. I didn't like the second one, but I liked the third one. I don't know why I did. I don't think it... I'm sure if I watched it now, I'd just be like, eh. I just remember being a child and thinking that was a fun movie. Both aged like milk. There, I like this pose. I like the slow stroll. Here we go. Ew, what the fuck? Wait, did it? I don't think that happened. There's no way that happened. Oh, you're right! That was weird. That was really weird. I forgot about that. You're like... the fact that you're not lying is not great. That was just genuinely bizarre. Remember that part where he tugged on that one character's willy because he was like, I thought you were a female? It was a weird movie. What the fuck? For context, he was trying to milk a cow. But then he pulled a kingpin joke. For all few of you that watch that movie, I like that movie a lot, actually. There we go. Okay, last chest plate. This sprue anyway. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do with these. Yeah, I know. Kingpin's a great... That movie is really funny. The part where he spits up the milk is, air quotations milk. It's so fucking gross. God damn it. It's free on YouTube if you want to see a funny movie tonight for your Friday evening after the stream. Watch Kingpin. Good movie. You'll like it. There we go. Okay, we're right, big gun. Go. All right, what's the vote? What do you think happened to Crack Duck? There we go. Do you think Midwinter will care if I play as the Germans in Conflict 47? I'm actually not. I opened up a can of worms. Whoops. There we go. Yes. This is gonna be so much fucking fun to paint. No. He's gotta be ecstatic. Yo! I love talking about YouTubers I don't watch. Does this fit in? Okay, I think I got it on the right side. These are genuinely like really enjoyable to build. These are I'm having a very good time building these. Would they be nice to me? I don't know. Was this Toy Story? Does this fit in? I do think it was a dumb video to make, but I don't think he really... I think it was one of those things where he's like, what if I just made a video on this? Like, it's such a weird nothing burger. Like, from every side, like, he overhyped it a little bit. But, like, it was just kind of weird. It genuinely was just, like, it was dumb. Like, I got nothing else to say other than that was just dumb. They would ask for cracked it. Yeah, he's gonna die. I don't know how long this stream is gonna go. What we get to like the end and he's just like, "Hey everybody, I'm Crack Duck, a rudely toot toot. This is how I sound." I think it was just like nothing. Thank you, clean yourself. Yeah, that's the thing, is just the entire thing just made me shrug my shoulders. It was just like, okay. It felt like an awkward conversation with a friend, you know what I mean? Like, dude, why did... Keep it to yourself, I don't really care. Yeah, that's... well, yeah, I don't know. I got no position on that, because I just don't really know. I enjoy once in a while, I will watch one of his videos, and I've watched Morty and Glory's videos once in a while. I don't know, like, it's funny, I don't really watch a lot of hobby YouTubers. Like, this has been, like, a thing for a while, where I'm like, because I do it so often, I just don't really feel that, I'm sorry, this is kind of, like, shaky, and I want, like, a little bit of gunk to keep it in place. But, like, I don't really keep in the know on that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, the only hobby YouTubers I've really, like, talked to that, like, you know, like, Lich is, like, a great dude. I love Lich. But more often, I just, like, watch the YouTube friends I have. I usually just watch, like, lore stuff. or just like, you know, occasionally I watch Duncan's stuff, although I would say like, no, he's actually, no, I've definitely come back to his stuff more than anybody else, I think. Like, a lot of old hobby YouTubers are kind of like my preference. I kind of like the old, we did this on one of the member streams, but one of my favorite things to do is look back at old hobby channels and just how charming Warhammer and miniature painting channels were before things got, like, really mainstream, you know? Like, one of my favorite channels of all time is Jawa Balls, and he was he's still active, I think, once in a blue moon. He made some crazy lamenters, kitbashes, and armies, and he like, his videos are like, yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, like, that's one of the things that always bothers me. The amount of people that say, like, there's chuds and, you know, Nazis and, like, wargaming, it's like, that's just the fucking internet, dude. That irks me more than anything else. Because it's like, you know, and I'm not saying that's what you're saying, you know? Like, it's very rare. It's just one of those things, again, like, both sides, it's like, nobody... Oh, what are you talking about? Like, just... Yeah. Yeah, Java Balls, he's like old OG YouTuber, like, we're talking at least 15 to 16 years ago. And he made so many cool things. Like, another one of my favorites is Buy Painted. Buy Painted was like my first inspiration, and I actually, the reason why I love Kevin MacLeod music, because a lot of old Warhammer videos were just Kevin MacLeod music and like the same 3 tracks, but it worked. But Buy Painted went missing for like years, and then he came back last year, and now he's been missing for a year. So, yeah. There's Chads and Furries in CrackDuck's Discord. I've never, yeah, no, seriously. It's one of those, it's one of those buzzwords, and every time I see, like, I'm not gonna name names, but there's been a couple of, like, YouTubers that have been like, why are there so many chuds in Warhammer? There's not. That's literally being part of an online fandom. Like, dude. That's just... Is first time on the internet, I see one bad person, I label a whole, you know, yeah. There's Chads. No, there's Chads. Actually, you know, maybe they are Chuds because they banned Quar. So, I don't know. I love that I walked into CrackDuck's Discord, talked openly about Quar, and they were so limp-wristed, they did not ban me. No, don't say that. Don't say that. That's mean. What the fuck? God damn it, you made me drop my toy. Oh, yeah, it's a blast shield? That rocks. Little chuddies jumping on the bed. Let's not bring it to a political stance. Let's get out of the weeds a little bit. Where did I dropped something, but I don't know where the fuck I dropped it. Oh god, I just punched my shit over. I'm like trying to scoop back in. What am I doing? No, seriously. Like, that's so charming to me. Like, videos that literally are just like a guy in his basement. Like, no camera cuts. Nothing of the sort. You know, that to me is infinitely charming. I have to like move my mic back. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, maybe. Like, I find that so endearing Like, we need more of that, you know? There we go. Man, look at that shit. That is just a spectacular figure. I kind of want to add some bullet holes, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll add some little bullet holes. A couple here and there, just to add a little flavor. Probably should use my Dremel instead, but this is fine for a pinch. Like, these are really subtle too. Yeah, I've seen that one. I think I've talked to him a little bit too. Enough of this. Damn it. That was close. Sounds like the dad from Happy Wheels. Damn it! Let's do a Happy Wheels stream. Let's drop all this miniature crap and play Happy Wheels. Is this how this works? Oh, it's actually... There we go, it's down here. There we go. No! Let's try that again. With diet soap. I love the blast plate. I think that's a really cool detail. I'm like smiling looking at these. These are just such... They're so perfect. These, like, just the blockiness. The guns are so cool. All the little details. I love the machine pistols that they have. Like, I have like a million, like, although I will say, like, the box art colors are really fun. Like, I love the green. I love that camo style. The gun, I'm kind of okay on that, but actually, honestly, just paint the blast shield the same camo. That would be a good fit. Like, just the way everything looks is so cool. I love the underslung design. I don't know how the squads work though. I don't know how this works. I don't know if I can only have like a certain amount. Though I don't think I'm gonna run these or anything. I don't really want to play. I don't really care too much about playing these guys. I'd rather just, build them and have fun with them while I have them. Scoot in again and not knock over everything like a... What am I stuck on? Jesus. There we go. Okay. I want to see if I have any other options I can build with. But I kind of want to just build more of these guys, to be honest. Let's use different leg poses. I do think it is kind of a cool detail. I've never really seen a kit that has more legs than torsos. Like, I don't really feel like the posing is better that way, I think. Yeah. Which ones have I done so far? We've done I don't think we used 29 yet. No, we have... Which one is this? Oh, we have used 29. We haven't used... Yeah, there we go, we'll do 31. The US mechs look a lot more fun. Yeah, we're still waiting on Crack Duck. He's dead and buried. We might go slightly longer for just for Crack Duke, but that depends on when he gets here. There we go. This is so detailed. Pinch, pinch. What do I want to build this time? Did I put the... Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Good, good, good. I have not. There's some more music I want to add to the streams. I have a friend that makes music that would be very fitting for the streams. There we go. Oh yeah, I was gonna add Golden Sun, but I'm trying to remember why I didn't. I want to say it was like copyrighted and I couldn't use it. But for streams especially, if it isn't. Oh wait. Oh no. All right, we're putting him in. We're putting him in for a little bit. All right, he better pick up. All right.
Hello, friend.
Crack Duck's dead and buried, so...
Yeah. I figured.
Why are you so quiet?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. We're
Good,
subbing in Marshall for a bit. Crack Duck, in all fairness, Crack Duck is out, you know, he's with family.
That's what I said, I cut his brake lines.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So, about, Quar, did you tell everybody about the thing?
No, hasn't been finalized yet. Pete and I are hammering some stuff out on it just to
Oh, Inca Blue?
some last minute
Inca Blue?
Nah.
The evil twin?
No, I thought you were talking about the thing I was telling you about.
No, the big thing. The Inca Blue thing.
I don't think that's public, is it?
Inca Blue?
It's public. DM me what you're talking about because I don't want to like reveal. Oh jeez. Yeah, They made him blue.
That sucks. You know, typically with improv, yes and is the way to go. But you basically just said out loud, yes and.
I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. I thought you were like, did you announce the thing you told me in secret? And I'm like,
no. Well, since Crackduck is not in the thing right now, I'm gonna put Marshall in the name. And if Crackduck's here, we'll do like a trio call. And I'll force my friends to meet.
Dude, we need to do a tabletop some night.
I don't know how to do that.
I finally learned how to play Necromancers. It's remarkably simple, but really fun.
Oh, those are like those guys.
Yeah. Those are those guys.
Who knew this guy? Who knew this guy?
Who knew this guy's cousin?
I need to. A lot of people. I didn't get my mitts on it directly, but I still have the Fidwog command or the specialists. But I still need to talk to Josh on what those new weapons are.
Yeah, the Fidwog marksman.
Yeah, the Mark's Quar.
Yes, Mark's Quar.
Quar.
Yeah. I want to bounce some ideas off you later.
Mayhaps tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to be on after, but
Good. So let me tell you, brother, I have been playing a heinous amount of Enlisted, which is just War Thunder but infantry.
You've told me about that, yeah.
Yeah, and you can like random queue for factions. Like I don't know if you can do that in War Thunder or not. But in Enlisted, there's 4 factions you can play: Japanese, American, and British, German, and Italy, and Russia.
That's why I want
random queuing.
Will there be more Quar lore in 2026? Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot.
There'll be more Quar lore next week.
There's a lot coming out. I finally get to talk about some of this stuff.
Yeah, right?
Literally, again, I will state this publicly. The reason I haven't done a lot of Quar videos is, for one, tractor videos don't really do too well. 2, not a lot of, like, lore for me to talk about. Like, again, Talon Marin, it's cool, but there's not really a lot of meat there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
Talon Marin hadn't been fully written yet.
That's why I don't. It's not that I don't like Quar anymore. I love Quar. It's just that there's not much to talk about, and I'd love to talk about Kriest. Josh,
I need an old Kriest and a young Kriest.
No.
See, that'll be the video. Is where you, when he comes out with new scale Kriest, you have the scale comparison, right?
Hmm.
And you just take that bit from The Exorcist, where it's the young priest and the old priest.
And then I throw myself out of a window.
Yeah, screaming.
I'm so excited I got my Quar.
The new deadly trend kids are calling auto-defenstration.
The new deadly game known as... Yeah, this is going to be like the 80s scare with like... with like D&D.
No, I did get one of my fiance's cousins into Quar today.
That's good.
Yeah, we were so I went to a wedding today, which did not know the people had a good time. But like I
just like the idea that you're like you got like a wine cooler. You're on like a Hawaiian shirt. This is you were not invited, but you know, it was more a reception.
I ended up chauffeuring her family.
Oh,
like so, my friend, who's her brother, is in town, and so they gave them their car. or they gave them the mom's car because it's good for long distance, and they're heading out to the Aggie game. But it's the only ticket with it's the only car with an easy tag on it, which is like our toll road tag. And so they just didn't have a vehicle with an easy tag, and so they're like, "Hey, we accidentally lent out our car. Can you drive like all of us to the wedding?"
Of course.
But yeah, no, I got our cousin into Quar though, because he was like, "Hey, you like Warhammer, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." But let me tell you about Quar.
Yeah, you grabbed him by the shoulders like fucking Xerxes. Leonidas.
Yeah, or like I was holding him by the back of the neck, like that guy in the meme.
Let me tell you about Quar. You ever heard of a Guilon? No.
So there's this thing called the Horus Heresy. Okay, there was this guy called Horus. Okay, there's this guy called the Emperor.
That's literally explaining the Horus Heresy. I always feel like it this sounds so mean, but it's
a fucking 40 series Marvel movie just to get to the beginning.
I feel like I'm like out of breath, and I'm like, am I just like autistic? Like a little bit, but like like it feels like a little kid explaining me like train lore. It's like,
yeah. I think we need to reclaim trains from the autists.
I agree. How we do
trains without being on the spectrum?
No, you can't. That's the rule now. It's like being like, it's like Hollywood trendy autism. You're like every Ezra Miller character ever.
I don't know why. Every time I hear Ezra Miller, I think Dune Kid, Timothy Chalamet. I don't know why.
Because he looks like Ezra from Star Wars. I don't even think that makes sense.
I was going with it because I don't know who that is.
Oh, he didn't watch Rebels?
Rebels.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched like 80% of the Clone Wars, and there was one too many Jar Jar episode.
You're right. Dude, I will say, no, to rage bait all my enjoyers of the Clone Wars series, it's good. But I feel like there's a lot more like filler content than people want to admit. There's like a ton of good episodes, but there's like it's like 40, 60.
Yeah, you go from the Umbara like episodes, you shoot your own men, to fucking bomb bad Jedi.
That episode makes me so angry. I'm sorry. I know a lot of I think Brass like cooked me, or he's like we respect Tarples in this. Yeah. He was like, we don't disrespect Captain Tarples in this house. And I'm like, that was the stupidest episode of anything ever.
Captain Tarples.
The Gungan guy that like stabs Grievous.
I will say I like him.
I like him. I like him fine. It's just the idea of him beating Grievous in a fight.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, he didn't really beat him, but like still, it made him look like a pussy.
Okay, can we just talk about how, like, Jar Jar has one of the hardest lines from the Phantom Menace, and like if they had just leaned into that, he would have been so much better of a character.
Which one is this?
Okay, so they're on Coruscant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Amidala's like, the CIS, has their occupation force, whatever, and there is just basically no help for Naboo, right?
Yeah.
And he comes up behind her and goes, "Weesa warriors, Weesa got a grand army. Maybe that's why liking us." And it's like he just gives this like cold delivery of it, like, "Yeah, we're a warrior culture. You're afraid of us. That's why we don't get along." And then, they show up and befriend Boss Nass.
Yeah. No, you're right. Honestly, like, I like the Clone Wars series. I do. But there's a lot I really, really don't like. And I feel like a lot of people, like, you know, you take the bad with the good. Like everything with Maul, I quite like.
Yeah,
Sam
I like
Witwer. Sam Witwer does a great job. He likes the character. He does very well portraying him. And
Look what you've become. Look what I've risen above.
I love. Yeah, that's like the one part in like Rebels that I do like. That's another thing I hate about Rebels though. I'm thinking of that fucking just how thin their weird little lightsabers are. Ugh.
Honestly, I kind of like the thin lightsabers because it's a New Hope.
They weren't that thin though.
They were pretty thin.
They were pretty thin, but they were not that thin in New Hope. Maybe in like I don't know. I don't remember them ever being that like tiny.
You ever see that thing where they redubbed over the Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader lightsaber duel? Where, they're just kind of meandering around each other, clacking their sticks together. And it goes, man, you remember 19 years ago when we were doing backflips over volcanoes? Yes, getting old sucks.
Yes. That's my favorite part. I'm trying to remember that one animator that like reanimated Star Wars or like retold it. And the fight literally is just them sitting back and forth and just like,
dude, I did see one where they used like deepfake and stuff.
I saw that one too.
Like that was kick-ass.
Yeah, it looked a little weird in some areas, but it was like for somebody that like, you know, amateur. I mean, amateur to like, professional. Exactly. I think it looked pretty cool. I like where he throws the lightsaber at the wall, and that part is like the one shot where I'm like, that looks awful, but like the rest of it is awesome.
Yeah, I will say some of the Lucas changes are good to the new to New Hope.
They should have added more dewback lizards in the background.
Yeah, more slapstick.
More, yeah. I want the part where like.
I want the scum of Hive and villainy to look like an Abbott and Costello routine.
That's such a good description. So good. That's gold. That's so annoying and so true. I hate how true that is. Fuck. That's why I like, I don't know, like, I almost don't, I've gone back and forth on this, because, like, even the scene that they replaced, or that they put it in a Return of the Jedi, with Snice Nuttall, I really like, the song that they have, the singer in Jabba's Palace, sorry, I was like,
with, Max Rebo.
Yeah, and I think the song itself is like fine. I like it, but like the original puppet.
Garuda stripper.
Yeah, well, I think the original puppet.
Not the stripper. What's that fucking the long nosed lady thing?
Yeah, Snice Noodles.
Oh, is that okay? Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah,
I thought you were glup shittoing Max Rebo.
No, like Snice Noodles. That her original puppet is like.
Yeah.
Just an amazing piece of technology, because I remember watching like the special edition part, because I had the VHS tape of Return of the Jedi when I was young, and I used to watch it with my mom all the time. And like the way that they had her puppet work is it was literally like a trap door where a guy underneath was rigged so it was literally connected to his appendages, and he was doing the dances. Cool. It's amazing. And the fact that they took it out of the movie is just like, oh, that's such
made really weird, gross CGI.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is, like, they also made her, like, a character in the Clone Wars, and she killed Zero the Hutt, the greatest character in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
She shot him.
Was that the Flaming Hutt?
Yeah, he was like, oh, baby, Jabba, don't shoot me. And then she was like, and then... Yeah, smoked
Zero
him.
the Hutt. Yeah,
I love Zero the Hutt. He's like
the flamboyant Hutt.
He's like, God damn, what's his name? I'm trying to remember. Birdcage. What's his name?
Birdcage.
In the movie, the Birdcage.
The little goblin lead dude.
No. Nathan Lane. He's like if Nathan Lane was a hut.
Let's see.
You gotta watch Birdcage and you'll understand. One of my favorite comedy films of all time. That's another thing for all you in the chat. That's your comedy movie homework. Kingpin and the Birdcage. I fucking love that movie. That might be like in my top 5.
Now, what's the little monkey guy's name? The little goblin gremlin thing. You know who I'm talking about,
Critter
right?
something?
Crumb or something like that.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Salacious B.
Right.
Crumb.
Yeah, Salacious Crumb.
Salacious B. Crumb. That's like a David S. Pumpkins bullshit thing. What do you mean? There's a third initial. There's a middle initial now.
What is that, like an Aqua Team bit?
No, it's a SNL bit. We love Salacious Crumb around here. What faction am I building? I'm building the Germans from Konflikt 47 and the Japanese. Honestly, even though I think a lot of people consider Return of the Jedi the worst one of the original trilogy, it's still my favorite.
You know, what's weird is that I've probably seen that movie 6 or 7 times. I have literally never seen it in one sitting.
Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, I've seen the beginning a bunch, I've seen the ending a bunch.
It is a really long movie. It is a really long one, to be fair.
It's one of those that, like, I love the speeder chases, you know? I love when Chewie gets the ATST.
Yeah.
I like when Vader throws Palpatine down the chute. Haven't seen it in one sitting.
I know it is, like, by all accounts, when I think about it, like, logically, because of what they did with, like, the Ewoks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And what could have been, because the original idea was to be on Kashyyyk, but they didn't have the budget, which I'm kind of surprised they didn't have the budget.
You know, I think one of the funniest bits that they did for it was the whole Wampa attack, right?
Hmm.
Shortly before filming, like, Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah, where he crashed and destroyed his face.
Fucking broke his face. Yeah, dude, the holiday special, if you ever watch it, he is caked in makeup.
Yeah, he looks like a monster.
Yeah. Dude, I watched the holiday special the other day.
How was it? I've still never seen it.
Do you like B. Arthur singing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't Boba Fett's debut this?
Bro, okay. Boba Fett, like, his section goes hard.
Yeah,
I just made that.
Yeah. It's like a Ralph. It looks like a Ralph. Wait, was it Ralph Bakshi?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's see.
It looks very much like his art, and it has like that really like warm color palette that he usually uses. I don't think it is, but I gotta wonder. Oh, Bakshi. People keep telling me different.
I think it's Bakshi.
Fallacious B. Crumb.
It is very Bakshi. Let's see.
Dude, I can't even pay attention to that. I'm too busy thinking about Salacious B. Crumb. What's your top 10 favorite Salacious B. Crumb moments, chat?
I like when he's in his cage and he goes...
Oh, he's not even in a cage. He like sits in Jabba's lap.
I like the part where he goes...
I like where he bites at C-3PO's eyes and degloves him and de-eyes him and de-noses him. The fact that he has such a long name leads. It's just that over and over again. It's like a Microsoft, like a movie maker or Windows Movie Maker, like blue background, white text. Top 10 Salacious B. Crumb moments. It's just that same clip over and over and over again.
With Linkin Park's Numb playing over it.
It's like 240p.
John Celestri. Animated Boba Fett.
Interesting.
He's still alive, 76 years old.
You know, my favorite part of the original version of Star Wars is before they added in like
where the brother and sister kiss.
Oh no. I like old Palpatine where he just looks like a guy with glasses.
Oh yeah, like he looks vaguely like
Alien.
a World War II stereotype.
You're right.
He's like a racial caricature of a race that doesn't exist.
You will find him. He will turn with us, or you will kill him. Okay? Sure.
I want you to cut him.
You didn't even say a name. What a weird guy. What a weird character.
I think that was a Meat Canyon bit.
Yeah, Paralyzer by Finger 11 too would also be great. That's also an amazing.
Yeah, right.
I love Finger 11.
I'm not paralyzed, but
that's so annoying. It's clearly a pirated version of the song too, so it's like
yeah.
So it's so genuinely obnoxious.
I rank every angry white boy's music while my parents argue in the background.
Mute the mic now. Oh, yes, sir.
I think it was a Meat Canyon bit where it's the you underestimate my power. I want you to cut him.
I love
George Lucas behind the camera.
I love did I ever show you Palpatine latrine? Ever show you Palpatine trying to pick up gloopy Anakin on Mustafar? Some guy tried to he grabs a lasagna out of the oven too fast and it just falls and he's screaming.
Oh no.
It even kind of sounds like him too. I don't want to play that on stream. Palpatron. I am Palpatron.
I'm waiting for Disney to reveal that the P in C-3PO stands for Palpatine.
That would be fucking amazing. And he electrocutes R2-D2 into like a little. Palpatine is golden.
Palpatine, no.
Yeah, he's just it's a terrible character.
I gotta drop a Stormtrooper number 2 in the Palpatine.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah, that's Palpatine.
He calls it, what a weird, oddly deprecating joke. The literal devil making that's pretty funny, ain't it? I love the robot chicken portrayal of him. Nice view of utter blackness. Yeah, look, Mr. Saltine, I don't, tell you how to threaten your blonde kid over there. Yeah, me no speako minimum wage-o, so, we're just gonna have to deal with that.
Interrogate a Wookiee, punch a princess in the cookie.
You know, that would be kind of a fun game to play again, or play on stream. I would love to play Jedi Outcast or Jedi Academy. Your friendly reminder that Disney isn't hated enough because they brought back Kyle Katarn into canon and they killed him off screen.
Did they really?
Yes. Kylo Ren killed Kyle Katarn canonically.
Oh.
I love Kyle Katarn.
I miss when I was excited for Star Wars.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to have fun because somebody that doesn't care about the product doesn't like it.
Did you ever see the cutscenes from Battlefront 3, like the old, like 2007 one?
No, I can't say that I have.
Dude, the game was 90% polished, and they canceled it.
That is genuinely bizarre.
Yeah, like some of the earliest missions take place like during Order 66.
Was that the one where they had like the weird like OC clones that didn't really look?
Blonde Boy clones.
Yeah, the ones that look nothing like the clones and talk nothing like them.
Well, see, yeah. Well, the first time I thought
it would go hard. I don't even care.
Well, no. The first time I saw that, I legitimately thought that it wasn't that they weren't clones. That like, you know, the cloning facility on Camino had been destroyed or something. So that you know they were starting to supplement them with humans.
Yeah.
But, like it would have made sense, right? You know, like oh hey, that's how we segue into
Stormtroopers. Yeah.
But that was not the case.
It's just weird. I never.
Blonde boys doing what blonde boys do,
and they sound nothing like the other clones, which is very strange.
Well, they would also make sense. I don't know if it was like, oh, hey, these are a second batch of clones, you know?
Yeah.
Because hey, guess what? We killed the original.
That's one thing that I always liked.
Wasn't that part of the Bad Batch? Was they were?
I've never watched the Bad Batch.
Degradation? I can't. One of them talked about clone degradation. Was that after they killed Django, that they were starting to make clones of clones.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Like, it was a cool concept that didn't really like go anywhere.
Yeah, that actually I kind of like that because like, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that.
So maybe that's why they had the blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
I always liked from The Force Unleashed. I don't know if they did this because I had 3 different versions of the game. I had PS3, which was like the one that had all the love, right? Well, I didn't have all the love. It had plenty of love, but like, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I also had the PSP edition and the Wii edition.
And the Kinect Dance edition.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember who got me the Wii. I think the Wii edition was like way later. Like I think I got it like $5 at GameStop, like years after the game came out. But like the PSP version had the oh god, what was Anakin's clone regiment? 501st. Yeah.
501st, yeah.
He had 501st Stormtroopers with the blue armor in the PSP version.
Yeah.
And they didn't have that in the basic version. They didn't have that in the PS3 edition. They were just generic Stormtroopers. Right. There was also like a ton of different characters, and it was like a completely different game in some areas. Like all the boss fights were different. I think you still fought Shaak Ti in the other versions too, because that was such a pivotal part of the game.
Didn't she die like in 10 different ways?
Shaak Ti is like the freaking Kenny of like Star Wars. Shaak Ti has died like she died in Force Unleashed. She died in Lego Star Wars. She died in a deleted scene. Yeah,
more than one.
Yeah, she died in a deleted scene for, or a couple of deleted scenes for Episode 3, and I think they officially killed her off in Clone Wars, with like implying that
I don't think she actually has a canon death.
Well, they implied that Anakin killed her through one of Yoda's Force visions. Basically, you remember the scene where Anakin stabs her that they cut out?
Yeah, I know Grievous stabs her.
Well, they have two different scenes. Grievous stabs her, but also Anakin stabs her.
Lady gets stabbed a lot. Okay, she lives in London. What do you want?
Yeah. Anakin in one of the deleted scenes for episode 3 stabs her through the back or through the heart. And they made that like pseudo canon with one of Yoda's visions for 66.
Yeah.
But
makes sense.
Which also is one of those scenes that bothers me, because why would Shakti, Shakti would totally know. She would, if somebody had intentions to kill her, she would
Yeah, she's still a Jedi. Like
she's like on the council. There's no way she wouldn't know that Anakin is about to stab her through the heart.
Is it was it Jarl Prof that was the or Jarl Poof or Prof, the long neck guy?
That's Yariel Poof.
Yariel Poof. Yeah.
I have a lot of those gifs. I have a lot of. If you've been in DMs with me, you've been the victim of Yariel Poof posting.
How did he die? Because
he died in one of the comics.
And then
he died in the comics.
He was in Phantom Menace, but he disappeared before the Clone Wars.
He got killed by. I almost want to say Dooku killed him. He was also I like his lore. He's just very smart and is really good at Jedi mind tricks.
I like Yaddle, where do you know the story behind why they included Yaddle?
No.
Her puppet was gonna be a flashback younger Yoda. And they made the puppet and spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah. So they might as well use it.
And it was basically just long-haired brown Yoda.
Yeah.
And so they were like, or long brown hair Yoda, not brown Yoda. Yeah, they were like, yeah, it's Yoda's maybe sister.
He's that's his cousin. They had a weird.
Stop watching The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Did they ever declare?
Fuck if I know.
Species is.
Fuck it. I'm thinking of that
I know
part.
Your dad's into Star Wars, right? Or am I?
No, he's about as. We were both in the same camp. We don't really care about Star Wars.
He's disillusioned.
Yeah, no.
That's fair.
I'm thinking of that part in Family Guy Star Wars where Luke immediately ruffles through his wallet after Yoda dies. My name is Yoda Parsegian? Man,
got that bag I gave you.
It's gonna be a long ride. Man, this helmet or this noggin right here from the German kit, this could be a great model for making Rogue Trader Marines, because that looks almost identical to the original Rogue Trader helmet or non-helmeted base.
Yeah, honestly, these guys in general, you could make them non-Ogren profiles.
Maybe. I'd like to run them. I don't know what I'm going to run them as. I kind of want to build some separately for World War I style kit bashes, but I don't know if I would like to use it for Forbidden Psalm.
Yeah.
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 Rubbed belly here. That's how I get you, folks.
Before I switched over to Valhallans from Cadians, I was doing a custom Ogrins where I was using the Ambots and putting a Kazrakan body in them.
Oh, that works. I like that.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to get a classic Kazrakan box while I was in Vegas, but I wouldn't have been able to fit it.
Them's expensive.
Yeah.
What were they asking for? $100?
I think it was 70. It would have been a good deal. Really? It's just my bag was so full. It was it was practically bursting at the seams. And I didn't want to I didn't want anything to get crushed.
Right.
There we go. Let's move these guys over. Oh, I guess Crack Duck is dead and buried, guys.
I told you I got his brake lines. He wrapped around a tree.
I'm thinking of the Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. He's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield. He's about to hit a chestnut tree.
I was thinking nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
We're both imagining our dear friend Crack Duck exploding into gore.
You say dear friend, I've never met the guy.
Yeah, well. Everyone who's my friend has to be friends with one another.
That's fair.
They're gonna say that's psychotic.
I would like to be his friend. He seems fun.
He is a little scary, though. He's kind of a weird character.
It's okay. I'll just make him wear a wig and call him Brass.
Ugh. Ugh. You know that fucking gif of the golden retriever, like, straying away from that guy petting him? Remember that? Yeah, that portrayal of Mace Windu is really on the nose. That I want to know who drew that. You ever see that?
Intrigued.
It's bad. It's really bad.
I've never read a Star Wars comic, just as a heads up.
I mean, I haven't
Unless
really.
you got the Lego ones that used to come with the kits.
No, this is really bad.
Oh no.
Mace Windu comic. I'm sure that's like the first thing I'm gonna find is that awful image. Oh man, he's had a couple of really bad comic book depictions.
Does he look like a fucking minstrel character, or like?
They literally drew him like. I don't know how to say it. Like they literally drew him like a caveman. Like he literally looks like a chimpanzee in like robes. There it is. Oh god. Yeah, Mace Windu comic book art receives online backlash. Rightfully so, mind you. It's so bad. Oh my god. Won't let me send it. Come on, let me send it. There we go. This is like comically bad. I just sent it to you.
It's loading.
The anticipation. Yeah, I know, like what the fuck?
Dude, okay, you know what? He looks like a fucking Gorilla's character. Like
he does, but like it does. It looks bad. It looks pretty bad.
It looks like Zuzu, like the Gorilla's mascot.
You're kind of right. It feels like it's like, what? Why'd you draw him like that? I mean, come on. He looks like the.
Yeah, there you go. Look.
Here's. God damn it. There's a couple of comic book depictions.
In these two pictures.
There's a couple. There's another one that I saw that was like, this looks wrong. Like, this feels weird that we're depicting Mace Windu like this.
I think it's funny they threw the Windu.
What? No, who now?
They named him Mace Windu, and then they threw him out the window.
Yeah, you got... It'd be funnier if they... I want to make like an edit where it's like an industrial fan. He's just like, ah!
Oh. Just falls down. And...
He's whoa!
I think it was Arlnauts. Did you ever see them?
No idea.
They like redubbed all the movies to make it just absolutely insane, where all the Jedis were like meth head rave people.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Like every once in a while, they would do like a just a one-off like re-edit, and it's Yoda's like crawling through the vents, and Bail Organa, catches him in the sky car when he jumps
Yeah.
down. But they re-edit it where he misses.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that.
Bounces off Bale's hood.
Yeah. I think it's cruel, and I understand why they did it, because they kind of had to. But I think it's really interesting how much they built up, how often Bail Organa was used. In
they just vaporized his
yeah,
ass
and then he just dies horribly.
in a blink of an eye.
Such an important character. I did like that they brought him back for Rogue One.
I will say I like that. I kind of like that. Like, no matter how important you are, Death Star just vaporizes your ass.
Yeah. I haven't watched Rogue One since, 2017. I don't want to watch it again. But I also feel like it'll give me this horrible sense of, what could have been.
Can we point out that they split up those two kids and one got to be a princess and the other, was a dirt farmer?
Feels a little unfair, but...
They changed her name, sure. But, yeah, I don't know. It's
Did they change her name?
yeah, she was Leia Organa.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But, they just gave, they kept Luke as Skywalker.
That is, that is a massive
if Hitler
oversight.
had, a secret kid, and they were like, it's okay, John Hitler.
No one will figure out who you are. I never thought of that. How are they really?
Well, and that's okay, we're gonna have Obi-Wan Kenobi live in secret on his planet watching over him. What's his alias? You can't be Obi-Wan. Can I be Obi-Wan?
Kenobi.
Yeah. You can't be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Can I be Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I wonder if he's talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Herbert, when he activates his lightsaber and it droops.
Uh-oh.
Luke!
You showed up just in time. I want to watch
the Orville.
It's one of those things I've only really watched through YouTube Shorts.
I like it.
It seems fun. I can't even tell if it's even a show anymore, though. Is it actually being worked on, or?
I don't know. Did they ever make the third season? Let me check.
It's one of those things that kind of, it's one of those things. It's every once in a while you just casually watch Django Unchained through YouTube Shorts at 3 a.m.
Right.
But that's where I get most of my clips. I like how many clips I see of everybody hates Chris and the Orville.
Okay, so Orville season 3 had a 4-year delay between 2 and 3. But 3 came out, and then apparently a couple months ago, Seth very heavily hinted that they were working on the next season of it. Yeah.
I love the couch is one of the best parts of Blue Harvest.
Trying to get it out of there.
Remember when they repeated the exact same joke in a later season?
No, but I believe it.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so my brother has seen every episode of Family Guy at least 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
That man loves Family Guy. You know how we quote Futurama left, right, and center?
Yeah.
It's that.
That's fair.
But for a show that has 6 times the episodes.
I watch it for a while. I used to have it in the background while I worked.
Yeah.
And my dad and I.
I'm gonna call you the mishmash.
What was that? I don't even remember that one.
Oh, that was hey, you got big glasses. I'm gonna call you the professor. Nobody calls me that.
No one calls me that. Well, we referenced Futurama, everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Put that on the counter.
It was a phoned-in one. He didn't even get it. Quick shot blurn.
that should be like a donation thing.
Yeah, the blurred spider.
Fucking
You should animate it so it's me riding the spider.
It's just a bigger mishmash.
Oh god, that's terrifying. A marshal riding a mishmash.
A spider mishmash. It's literally the same thing, like rotoscoped.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's wearing some 8-armed hoodie.
I forgot about that episode. Yeah, but they win the. Oh my god, we won the lottery twice, and we're still in the same situation.
500 cigarettes.
I'm trying to think of like
That is a fun episode. The 500 cigarettes one.
that
Like,
one. That one I know of. Yeah.
Yeah. So his species is all male, right?
Yeah.
Like, and their entire species is just like everything is macho. And you know they're playing some like hot potato game, and if you lose, it drops a spike. through your
Yeah.
hip. But you
These are like
actually
multiple
win.
shorts
That's
I've
how you
seen.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, but they find out that cigarettes are like 25 times more addictive for their species.
Yeah.
And so they're just going through this massive withdrawal.
Oh, I miss you, Newports. I don't, but I do.
Junior, get your grandma some menthols. Go to the corner, give him $1.
I'm trying to think of like. What's it?
That's the second time I've referenced that today.
I want to watch more Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy Star Wars. It's been a while since I've watched that.
We'll do a watch party, and by that I mean we'll find a party and watch it through the window.
We'll turn around. Fucking- Did I show you that evil monkey video where he keeps banging against the glass?
No.
I'll show you afterwards.
Like the one that lives in Chris's closet, evil monkey?
No, it's just this like gibbon, and it's an edit, and every time he slams against the glass, it has like this evil orchestrated like mwah. I wonder how many people are let down by the fact that Crack Duck exploded into giblets. He was in the thumbnail when we started.
You didn't capitalize my name, and my name has 2 L's.
I almost called you Marshak because I was too lazy, so this is the best you get.
That's okay. Mishmash and marsh duck.
You're like wearing his skin. I'm. Hi,
Oh, God,
guys.
that's a horrifying. I'm just thinking of my profile picture with the shittily drawn Hannibal Lecter Crack Duck's face.
Oh, guys. What is it?
Hi guys, I'm Pancreas No Duck.
I'm John Wayne. The first Thanksgiving.
Did you know that at the first Thanksgiving they ate the natives?
They did. They feasted on them. We're traveling back in time to get turkeys on the menu.
It is funny. I was talking to a British guy the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, British people I was like, yeah, we're doing something for Thanksgiving." He's like, "British people don't celebrate them." I'm like, dude, British people celebrated the first one.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, they were all just British.
It's true. Why did he even say that? Weird. What an oddly curt response. I hope it's like.
Well, no. I mean, it wasn't. That wasn't the full context of it.
Oh, okay. You said
Sorry,
fuck you before then.
Yeah. No, I just mean that I highly condensed our conversation.
I'm sure. Okay, so this is like some normal guy that was just like, oh, we don't do that.
Yeah. I wasn't like, I'm having turkey. Fuck you, American.
I have to say, I had turkey. Not.
Also, the person was Mordian.
Yeah.
And that person, Albert Einstein.
I don't have turkey too often, but I had a turkey club recently that made me very happy.
Did I send you that stupid AI response of why do we celebrate Thanksgiving?
No, I can't say that. Maybe you did, and I missed it.
It was like, we celebrate Thanksgiving to celebrate the 1192 fall of Constantinople that led to the creation of the country of Turkey.
Your obsession with turkey has gone too far, brother.
That's nobody's business but the Turks.
Oh, my fingers hurt. Everybody kiss them better. Now! Right now!
Right about now, fuck soul, brother.
I also got these stupid things because I wanted to try them. Hope this doesn't... There we go. I really didn't need these, but somebody said they're really fun, but I got the little army painter chipping brush set.
Nice. Check out Amazon haul today for Black Friday.
No,
I got like $90-something for $40. Or $90-something of stuff knocked down to $40. But they have nippers for like $1.50 for a 2-pack.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, like I'm sure they're shit snippers, but
for snipping your shit,
40 of them, and I'm just saying for the price you could buy 40 of them and throw them out after one sprue.
These actually feel quite nice. They're good and firm. Yeah, this could be good.
I had to manhandle my airbrush today to get it to work.
There's
some kind of little internal clog, and I unscrewed the back and grabbed some pliers so that I could like yank around the little needle on it.
Mm-hmm.
And did unsightly things to it, and then it worked again.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm playing with my awesome scorpion.
Yeah, and I'm building that technical, and I've actually finished the truck. All I've got left is the guys, and they're almost done.
Sorry, have you ever watched the Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode with the Thanksgiving thing?
You know that I've never watched it.
I was thinking about that episode in the shower yesterday. One of my favorite verbal tics that I've ever had that I say to my dad all the time. Would you please pass the tacos? Can you please pass the tacos? Can you please pass the tacos? People in the audience will get it.
Yesterday.
Oh my god. Your stuff.
Yeah.
This boy's starving.
Dude, you need to understand, like, do you know what accounting close is in general, like boilerplate at least, where we close the books, reconcile everything, blah, blah, blah. Normally it's a 2-week process. I finished my close on Tuesday. Like, I closed October's books in Tuesday.
Oh, Jesus.
Tuesday. Yeah. So then, like, I had to prepare for Thanksgiving stuff. So I get up stupid early. By the way, I pulled a gun on my TV that day at 4 in the morning. That's another story.
Okay, Elvis.
There was a power outage and my TV's like old and shitty.
Yeah, yeah.
And for whatever reason, when the power came on, it turned the TV on, and Amazon, like the Fire Stick, defaulted to previewing some like drama show. And so I woke up at 4 in the morning to 2 men muttering in my living room. Yeah.
I don't know why that's so. I'm imagining Marshall with like huge, like fucking like dirty hair revolver in his underdrawers. And like doing like
Nah,
tuck and
dude, it
rolls.
Dude, I came out buck-ass naked into the living room with a subcompact 40 cal.
That's how you fucking intimidate someone.
That's what I'm telling. Somebody was gonna have a hell of a night.
You have like a sombrero on.
Yeah. Today the living room, tomorrow the world.
I don't know. There's no reason why that's so funny, but it is just like that's such a believably like scary thing to wake up to.
Yeah.
Like I don't blame you at all.
No, like I said, it was entirely like it wasn't like, oh, I hear an Avengers. Somebody turned on my TV. I'm
It's
paranoid.
like two men.
This was like two men like having a discussion. Because it was some drama movie. There was no music.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Maybe I'm just tired, but like the idea, like that is such a real threat. That is such like a genuine like, what's happening down there?
Yeah. And so, that was 4 a.m, and I did not go back to sleep.
I don't blame you. That's a hell of an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, like I dumped all of my day's energy.
I thought you were gonna say I dumped my mag.
Dude, the TV deserves it. We're getting a new one anyway.
See you in hell, dinner plate.
Early in the morning, like 7:30, we go over to Mom's to watch the dog show and the parade.
Oh yeah.
Fucking love the dog show.
There's some interesting ones.
Yeah, I think the Boston Terrier won its category this year.
I like that Afghan. That startled me.
Dude, did you see that little weird one with polydactyly?
I did.
I love the name of it.
That one was
I
weird.
love that little guy. Turns out those dogs are like $3,000.
Some dog breeds, man.
The ones with polydactyly are even worse.
I've spent a good amount on some dog breeds that I'm, I look at them.
Mutt.
Yeah, the one mutt that I've had in like the last mutt I had lived to like almost 18. No, he did live to 18.
Yeah, because it's not inbred.
Yeah.
But no, we do the parade and stuff over at Mom's. Stuff ourselves with turkey and fixins. Then we go over to my dad and have my stepmom's side, and it's like there was massive drama with that because nobody in that family aligns politically.
Yay!
Yeah,
careful. Let's be careful where we take it.
No, I'm just saying that I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just saying no in that family of politics. And then on top of that, one of them got arrested that morning.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, legitimately, they were late because they had to post bail. And, yeah, so then we run over to my fiance family, and that goes till almost midnight.
My God.
Yeah, dude, I was just... And then today, I went to a wedding.
You've had a hell of a couple. I was going to say a week. I was about to say I've had a hell of a 48 hours.
Had a hell of a week, yeah. Fucking 48 hours.
Ain't even we're now just getting to the weekend.
Yeah. Like, I legitimately told her, like, hun, I'm sorry, I need to sleep before I get back to work. I can't go to the wedding. And she's like, it's Friday. And I'm like, shit!
More wedding, more things, more plans for Marshall.
More feasts, more stories, more table.
More wine, more women.
That's what it is, more wine, more women, more table. But they could not make it. That's why we have really small tables.
Book just falling down instantly.
But yeah, no, I was doing I got the hobby challenge in Zombie Smith.
Mm-hmm.
This month was due complete your oldest piece from your backlog and do something food related. Well, I spent all the time doing my oldest piece, so I've got to last minute do something food related.
Hmm.
I was going through my models, and I don't have like anything food related other than the Gwent cook, and that's kind of a little lame to
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like a hobby project, whatever. But,
Paint your quars like fruits.
well, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print and paint a Chirelic, the little sightless dog things,
Oh yeah.
and the kit holding the mud ball.
There you go.
That's food related.
Yeah, that works. Is that the metal one, or is that the,
Yeah.
I never got that one. I kind of wish I did. Oh, well.
Golly gee.
Ah, shit. I hate macaroni and cheese. That's the only thing that was missing. I want macaroni. I want mac and cheese. I'm a mac and cheese
I hate
fiend.
macaroni.
I hate macaroni and cheese.
That episode infuriated me, but in a good way.
It is funny to me that Muriel was just an evil, evil child.
Yeah, is it weird that like the episodes that like I hated the most as a kid, I appreciate the most as an adult of those shows?
Yeah, no, that makes sense because you don't, at the
Like,
time
okay,
you don't have the patience
Did you
or
ever watch
whatever.
Dexter?
Yeah.
The one that's like really shittily animated, but then voiced by a kid,
Oh yeah, that one was.
where it's like you can tell it's like the director's kid. Like he makes up a Dexter episode on the fly, and they animate it as he's saying it.
Yeah.
And then Mandark says, and like the kid just has a non sequitur and like looks away, and so Mandark's just sitting there with his mouth open.
Yeah.
And it's like, I love that as an adult. But as a kid, I hated that episode because I'm like, it makes no sense. What is this? Bring me more Cartoon Network slop.
Yeah, exactly. Miss, should I get a Contempt or Dread or Metal Vanguard veterans? Metal Vanguard veterans.
I have contempt for your dread.
I have tummy cancer.
Tell the God Emperor that I have tummy ache.
That's one of my favorite Family Guy lines. Like, there's a cop that like throws up at the scene of a crime, and Joe's like, "Yeah, rookies can't take it." He goes, "Actually, I'm a veteran cop. I just have tummy cancer." And he just squints at him. He's like, "That was a weird way to say that."
Did you ever watch the later seasons of Red vs. Blue?
Not really, no.
They had a cameo with the Game Grumps at one point. And,
Man.
yeah. Or, like, they had the Game Grumps cameo in there.
Was this
and,
Danny, or was this, like, JonTron era?
Danny.
Okay.
Danny era.
Weird.
But yeah, like, they've got a guy laying on the ground, and he goes, "Oh my god, they hit me in the tummy." And the medics go, "You mean the stomach?" "No, god damn it, he said the tummy!" And the other one, like another guy later on, the other one's been shot, and he goes, "They shot me in the lap!"
The lap?
Do you mean the thighs? "He said the lap, good sir!"
The lap is that one. That's really weird. In the lap.
Like the medic's just trying to figure out where the guy's been shot. Cause what the fuck, I got shot in the lap means.
I like that. I like that a lot. Shot in the lap. We couldn't. It's one of my favorite. I'm sure you haven't. Oh, maybe I'm trying to remember. It depends on the friends. Have you listened to the Ricky Gervais Show podcast?
I've not.
So, do you know the premise at all? Like how they did it? Like how it really worked? So, I'll just
I've literally never seen Ricky Gervais in anything other than that one clip that went viral of him telling Tom Hanks that he was Epstein's friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. But like the podcast, he had a guy named Carl Pilkington on there that was like this kind of idiot savant. Like basically he's not stupid, but he just, as Ricky says, he has a bad deal he has a bad hand in the brain department. Although looking back, he is a lot more street smart than people give him credit for. But one of my favorite things that one of my favorite quotes is he's talking about his older brother who's in the military, and he says it was a survival tactic to, you know, basically use like ass wipe by like sticking your finger up your ass and then wiping your finger. It was like it's Ricky completely ignores that part of it. He's like, what do you mean a survival tactic? Sir,
that's what I'm thinking.
Sir, we've lost another man. How'd he die? Died of a dirty arse. Imagine your wife getting the flag and the Marines telling you he died of arse wipe or lack thereof.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dark and evil.
My thumbs are bleeding because I left my toothbrush at my daddy's house. Yeah, that's from that was another Meat Canyon. That was his Avatar one.
I shouldn't.
Oh, I got my fiance to start watching Avatar with me.
That's cool. I was gonna mention something horrible, but that's like way more positive.
Yeah, the fucking Tim, he was like, yeah, now especially now that Avatar Flame and Fire's coming out, you're good.
I still haven't watched that series in full. I thought you meant The Last Airbender.
I did.
Ah, I get you now.
And I was like, yeah, Shyamalan's next.
You never guess what just texted me. Or what just texted. Yeah, who just texted. Crackduck just got home. And I think we're about to wrap this stream up in the next 10 minutes, so...
Incredible.
I do want to mention you know that awful character AI app? You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was with my sisters yesterday. And we were talking to it, and you'll never guess what we did. We talked to the SpongeBob. And we tried to convince him that the Krabby Patty formula is adrenochrome. He didn't believe us.
And that like what they're harvesting from kids?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
He didn't believe us. But then there was something wrong with the voice, and he kept going. He said, quote, "That's not true. Who would want to eat a burger with babies?" And then he
sounds like a line from an early season SpongeBob.
It's true. And then he hung up on us, and we tried to talk to Patrick, and Patrick literally like tried to. It wasn't Patrick. It didn't sound like him at all. And we talked to him, and we were like, "What have you done with the real Patrick?" And he quickly admitted that he was not, in fact, the real Patrick. So, we have a search warrant out for the real one.
Secret formula.
He's adrenochrome. Plankton. They're just making sounds at one another in a small room. This is them locked up after they find out what the secret formula is.
Oh, I did that, I've only used character AI once, and it was right when they added that you could add multiple characters to a chat. And I added Elon Musk and Mario into a chat.
Ooh, how'd that go? Zuckerberg. Ooh. The big three, as they say.
Yeah, immediately Mario kept egging Zuckerberg on to, egging Elon on to kill Zuckerberg.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was like a step on him, Elon, become a god. And that's all I remember from that.
It's cool. I didn't know Mario had that in him.
I just like to think that, you know, if you
a little instigator.
Well, I'm just saying, I just like to think that whoever, like, the path to godhood is stepping on Mark Zuckerberg.
That's true.
Like, that's the ascension right there.
Yeah, but you have to get, like, permission through Mario.
I think it was less permission and more, a demand.
I like that not a single word has been uttered since we've been talking about, like, Adrenochrome, SpongeBob, and fucking...
Yeah. More than that, YouTube completely crashed for me.
Oh my god. Hi, Crack Duck. We're talking about Adrenochrome Mario, or SpongeBob, or lack thereof. You know what? If you're up tomorrow, we can probably... I might have Crack Duck up on tomorrow. That's pretty realistic, to be honest. What, the Adrenochrome part?
I like to think that there is no Krabby Patty secret formula because Krabs is that cheap and the mystique around it causes people to want it.
It's better, yeah, that's fair. Doesn't he get it in the movie and then he just conveniently forgets?
I don't know if he ever actually looks at it or not.
He gets it, but he doesn't do anything with it.
Yeah, because he gets thwarted.
Yeah, but that's like well after he's like conquered the entire like city.
Well, you know, man, God forbid a man have a hobby.
Yes.
The secret ingredient is not love.
It's poop.
Remember, SpongeBob exposes the greed of mom and pop restaurant.
He smokes it into a joint. I think we're running this into the ground. I'm like tired and ready to like wrap it up for the night. So, all right. Do we have any last things we want to say?
Mishmash, eat ass, and die in agony.
Oh. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna wrap it up for tonight, and we'll probably do another stream tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be a gaming stream this time. It might just be another hobby stream. But I'm tired. I'm hungry, and I will probably see you tomorrow. At least I want to do the members only stream. What's wrong with me? Members only stream tomorrow. But if you
members only stream?
No. But before time runs out, make sure to use the affiliate links for War Games Atlantic for the Black Friday sale, especially with all those cool new stuff. We got the new Quar boxes in. Also, make sure to check out the Tabletop Stronghold Black Friday sale. That's going on for a while. But regardless, it means a lot to me that you guys spent your Friday evening with me. I'm very tired. I think we're going to do a little bit more hobbying tomorrow. So, with that, I mishmash, kitbash, and paint some fantastic miniatures. And you gotta. Promise. See ya.